All right, welcome. Today, we are diving into one of the most talked about cards in the entire tarot deck. We're talking about a card of pure joy, success, and dreams literally coming true. Yep, let's get into the Nine of Cups. Okay, so right off the bat, you gotta know its nickname. People call it the Wish card. And honestly, that single title tells you pretty much everything you need to know about its core energy. It's all about satisfaction, fulfillment, and getting exactly what you've been hoping for. So, let's kick things off with the upright meaning. This is the card at its absolute best, its most positive, idealized form. It's that feeling of just sitting back with a huge smile on your face, knowing that everything, and I mean everything, has fallen perfectly into place. I mean, this card is just a powerhouse of positivity. You've got wishes coming true, pure joy and fulfillment. Then there's success and abundance, that deep personal confidence. It even touches on pleasure and sensuality. I mean, it really covers all the bases for what we think of as a happy, fulfilled life. Essentially, when you see this card pop up upright in a reading, it's a huge signal of triumph. Like if you've been slogging through a really tough time, this card is that light at the end of the tunnel. It's a promise that, hey, that period of joy and contentment you've been waiting for, it's finally here. And in your career? Oh, this energy is all about noticeable achievement. We're not talking about quiet, behind-the-scenes success. No. This is about landing that big promotion, having a business launch that just takes off, or finally getting that public recognition for all your hard work. When it comes to love, it's just as good. If you're in a relationship, it points to a time of real happiness, deep fulfillment, and some serious sensual pleasure. And if you're single, it means you're walking around with this magnetic confidence, this amazing self-esteem that just naturally pulls the right kind of partner to you. All right, what about the money side of things? Well, the Nine of Cups is a fantastic omen here. It's pointing to abundance, prosperity, finally seeing those investments pay off. It could even be a sign that a bonus is coming your way or some other kind of financial reward for all your effort. This quote just nails the whole vibe of the upright card, doesn't it? It's not just about getting lucky. It's about having this deep, unshakable confidence and positive energy that really empowers you to go after your goals. It's that feeling of, yeah, I can do this. True capability. Okay, but here's where the story takes a pretty sharp turn. We've seen the dream, right? The absolute ideal. But we know every card has a shadow side. So what happens when your wish turns into a nightmare? When getting exactly what you wanted doesn't bring you the happiness you thought it would? And that is exactly what brings us to the reversed meaning. This is the cautionary tale of the Nine of Cups. You know that old saying, be careful what you wish for? Well, this is it in card form, because you might just get it and find out it's not at all what you imagined. And the contrast between the two sides, it's stark. Suddenly, wishes coming true flip into shattered dreams. That joy and fulfillment, it becomes unhappiness and misery. And all that success and confidence can just curdle into disappointment and really low self-esteem. It's such a powerful picture of the two very different places desire can lead you. This quote just perfectly captures that hollow feeling, right? It's the ultimate anti-climax. You did it, you achieved the goal, you got the thing, but that feeling of fulfillment you were promised, it's just not there. And that is such a deeply relatable and frankly painful experience for so many of us. So think about your career. This could look like finally landing that dream job, only to find out the workload is totally crushing or the office culture is just toxic. And that success you wanted so badly, it suddenly feels like a total failure, leaving you feeling like an underachiever, even though you technically succeeded. And in relationships, it's that classic perfect on paper scenario. From the outside, everyone thinks you have it all. Everything looks amazing. But on the inside, it feels empty. There's this huge lack of fulfillment. And for singles, this can be a big red flag that you're maybe just not in the right headspace to even start a healthy relationship right now. The reverse card can pop up for other challenges too. We're talking about work that feels completely unrewarding, investments that look promising but just go south. It can even point to some really unhealthy coping mechanisms like addictions or eating disorders. Sometimes it's about arrogance, that dark side of confidence, or just a profound lack of spiritual fulfillment. Okay, so we've got the dream on one side and the nightmare on the other. The wish fulfilled and the wish totally distorted. So what's the ultimate takeaway? What is the Nine of Cups as a whole really trying to teach us? Let's strip away the good and the bad for a second. What's the core lesson here? It doesn't matter if you pulled this card upright or reversed. What is the fundamental truth that it's asking you to look at? And here it is. This is the big one. The ultimate lesson of the Nine of Cups is that real, genuine, lasting happiness, it's not something you get from the outside, not from achievements, not from possessions, not from other people. True fulfillment is an inside job. So, if you find yourself sitting in that reversed energy, what do? The path forward isn't to just go chase another wish. The answer is to turn inward. It's all about building up that genuine self-esteem, finding contentment within yourself first, and shifting your focus back to what truly matters to you on a deeper, more spiritual level. And that leaves us with one last really powerful question to think about. The Nine of Cups, in all its complexity, is really asking you to take a hard look at your own desires. Is what you're wishing for something that will truly fulfill you, or are you just chasing an idea of happiness that might leave you feeling totally empty in the end?